Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I know the last call, it just ran over. It always does. Do you think it really happened? By the way, these photos, it's not a team, just photos of a team meeting. Hope you enjoyed that teaser. If this is your first time visiting this channel, my name is Nikhil. I am a PMP and CSM certified project manager, and this channel is dedicated to project management videos, and I'm here to help advance your project management career to the next level. So if that is something interesting, then consider subscribing. So let's jump on to today's topic, a day in the life of a project manager. So let me walk you through my typical day, and each day varies depending on the size and the complexity of the project. But in general, as a project manager, this is what I go through on a daily basis. So pre-pandemic, I used to get up between 6 and 6:30 in the morning, have my breakfast and head out from home between 7 and 7:30. It's a 20-minute drive for me to work, so typically I aim to be in the office 5 to 10 minutes before 8 a.m. Generally, the morning time are typically busy with team meetings, mainly because we have a global team, and only time where we can get Europe, Asia and US team all available at the same time is between 8 and 11 a.m. Eastern. We have that 3-hour window in the morning, so I try to finish up all the global team calls within that window. If it is a status meeting, then we go through the project progress, discuss any issues the team is facing with and how to help with those issues, any action item that need to be followed upon, etc. Once the calls are done, as a project manager, I organize the meeting minutes, action items, update the issues and risk on the shared folder. Then I send a note to different project team with the links and the documents attached, because everybody is busy and working on multiple things. So as a project manager, it is critical for you to organize everything for the team, otherwise things can get slipped away pretty easily. By around 1 p.m. I should be done with all that, and then we go for a 30-minute lunch with the colleagues downstairs to the cafeteria. Post lunch, typically I can now focus on my deliverables as a PM. Some days it could be a detailed management presentations or update to a detailed project plan. Creating work instruction documents and training are some other activities that I would have to spend my time on. But 70 to 80% of the time it is spent coordinating multiple activities for different projects via email, call, chat, one-on-one face-to-face meetings, etc. If it's a month end, then there could be additional meetings I need to get prepared for, such as the monthly project review, steering committee review, financial tracking and reporting. And these all go to higher leadership, so I have to be careful and pay extra attention.
Hi everyone, my name is Babs. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So this is, what is it, Nick's Projects. And today we're going to show you an overview of...
Howdy! Here's an official video of Suresh leaving.
It's hard to see from so
Is
far.
this for PPM Direct Part 2?
Typically, I'll be done between 5 and 6 p.m. on a regular day. Then I head back home and relax. No more work or looking for emails or work phone after 5 p.m. This is just a general typical day in the life of a project manager, but depending on the project and the issues that comes up, and things might change quickly depending on what the issue is. If you are interested in project management and would like to know very in-depth detail, I have put together an online course that covers everything from top to bottom and all the tools that we use in detail. If that is something you're looking for, then I'll put the link in the description. You can check it out. It is packed with a lot of information, hands-on training, how to use the tools, how we break down the planning, how we estimate all that details. So it is hard to explain that here as a typical day in a life, because it just happens on that particular day or week where we have planning workshop, then we have to go through all those items. So that is all covered in the course. If you are interested, then I would highly encourage you check it out. I also have a special discount code for the YouTube viewers, so you can apply that during the checkout. So now with the pandemic schedule, things are slightly different. Now we have 3 days for work from office and 2 days work from home policy. So the days when I work from office, it's same as the pre-pandemic. But when I have to get back and work from home for the 2 days, things are slightly different. Typically when I work from home, I get up between 7 and 7:30, freshen up, eat breakfast and get ready for the work by 8 a.m. depending on the calls for that day. If there is not much for that day, then I will take a coffee break after 9 a.m. Look at some things that I need to pay attention. The hardest part working from home for me is that there is no cutoff period for lunch, tea or anything. You're continuously working until almost 7 in the evening. I don't know if it's just me or not. Typically when you work from home, you have an intent to show others that you are working and available all the time. Even though you might be just available online, but you're not really working. Sometimes I take the laptop to the lunchroom while eating lunch. When I think about it, there is no need to do that, because when I'm at work, I just lock my computer, go downstairs, have chat with my colleagues, eat lunch and focus on that part. And when I come back, if there is email or calls, then I'll take care of that after I come back from lunch. But working from home, things are different. Oh, it's not important? Okay. Alright, then you take care. Bye. Yeah. The folder name? It's called important. Inside that, do not disturb during lunch. Yeah, that folder. Yeah, thanks. Unless it is a project kickoff or planning workshop, a typical day would look something like this. Planning 10%, hosting a meeting 20%, email and responding to emails 20%, ad hoc calls 30%, documentation such as meeting notes, PowerPoint presentations, follow-up, escalations 10%. Training another 10%, and this can vary between day to day depending on how the projects are going. Sometimes if the projects are not going well, then there'll be more things to do, but in general this is how things work. And majority of the time we work on emails, PowerPoint, Excel and things like that. And as a project manager, you're constantly communicating up or downstream. Upstream communications are to leadership to get approvals, make some decisions, get some questions clarified, and downstream communications are collecting feedback and status from your team and flowing down the upstream communication back to the downstream teams. So a critical part of the day is spent on communication, whether through email, phone or meetings. That is what we do as project manager to make sure everything is working properly. There are teams who are working on the actual task, but as a PM, you have to support them to complete their work. So whatever it takes to organize and plan for the team, that's where majority I spend my time on, and most of the project managers as well. Alright guys, so that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. At least it made some sense of what we do as a project manager on a daily basis. I know it's at a very high level, but it is hard to go in depth, as you know, every day is going to be different. But this is a typical day looks like, and the percentages that I explained is how a typical day goes by. Alright, so I'll see you in the next one. Take care until then. Bye.